Michael Fred Phelps II was born on June 30, 1985 in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Growing up in a family with a love for sports, Phelps' mother, Debbie, was a middle-class school administrator, and his father, Michael Phelps Sr., worked as a retired Maryland state trooper. His parents divorced when he was 9, but Phelps found comfort in swimming, a sport he had been introduced to at the young age of 7. Initially struggling with a lack of focus, Phelps began to show promise in the water as he developed a passion for swimming. By age 10, Phelps was already setting national records for his age group. His talent in the pool was undeniable, but he faced challenges early in his career. Phelps was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, which made focusing in school difficult. Swimming, however, proved to be his outlet, and by the time he was a teenager, he had become a sensation in the sport. At the age of 15, Phelps made his mark at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney. He was the youngest male swimmer to qualify for the U.S. Olympic team, though he did not win any medals. Despite this, his drive and work ethic caught the attention of coach Bob Bowman, who would become a central figure in Phelps' career. Bowman pushed Phelps to new heights, helping him perfect his strokes and improve his race strategies. Career peak Phelps' rise to fame took off at the 2004 Athens Olympics. At just 19 years old, he shocked the swimming world by winning 6 gold medals and 2 bronze, setting world records in 5 of the events. This breakthrough marked the beginning of a legendary career. He became the youngest male swimmer to win an Olympic gold medal in a solo event, cementing his place in the history books. The 2008 Beijing Olympics was a career-defining moment for Michael Phelps. He made history by winning 8 gold medals in a single Olympic Games, surpassing the previous record of 7 golds held by Mark Spitz. This achievement, accomplished in just 8 days, was one of the most remarkable feats in the history of Olympic swimming. The golds included victories in the 100-meter butterfly, 200-meter butterfly, 200-meter freestyle, 200-meter individual medley, and relays. 4x 100-meter freestyle, 4x 900-meter freestyle, and 4x 100-meter medley. He became the first swimmer to ever win 8 gold medals in a single Olympics and set 7 world records. After the 2008 Olympics, Phelps's name was synonymous with swimming excellence, and he was considered the greatest swimmer of all time. His achievements were groundbreaking, with the 2008 Olympics alone earning him more gold medals than most countries have ever won in the Games. Phelps continued to dominate the sport at the 2012 London Olympics, where he won 4 gold medals and 2 silver. By this time, he had already eclipsed the legendary Mark Spitz, surpassing his record of 7 gold medals from a single Olympics. He went on to win a total of 18 Olympic gold medals, making him the most decorated Olympian of all time. This achievement set him apart from all other athletes, not just in swimming, but across all Olympic disciplines. Main achievements. Throughout his career, Phelps amassed a staggering 23 Olympic gold medals, 3 silver, and 2 bronze, bringing his Olympic medal total to 28. His 23 gold medals are the most by any Olympian in history. In addition to the Olympic accolades, Phelps set 39 world records in his career, many of which still stand today. His versatility across multiple disciplines, including butterfly, freestyle, and medley, demonstrated his dominance in the sport. Notably, he set world records in the 100-meter butterfly, 200-meter butterfly, 200-meter freestyle, and 200 meters individual medley, with his incredible ability to perform in both short sprints and long-distance events. Beyond the Olympics, Phelps also claimed numerous world championship titles. He earned 26 gold medals and 6 silver medals at the FINA World Championships, establishing himself as a true powerhouse in international swimming. His success in the World Cup circuit was equally impressive, securing 6 gold medals in individual events and contributing to team relay victories. Phelps's impact extended beyond the pool, as his performance brought new attention to swimming. He became an iconic athlete for his work ethic, precision, and determination, inspiring countless swimmers worldwide. His relentless pursuit of excellence and his ability to rise to the occasion during major competitions became hallmarks of his career. Final years. After the 2012 London Olympics, Phelps took a brief retirement, citing a need to step away from competitive swimming. However, the pull of the sport was too strong, and in 2014, he made his return to the pool, announcing that he would be aiming for a place in the 2016 Rio Olympics. His comeback was met with skepticism, as many questioned whether he could reclaim the same dominance after such a long hiatus. However, Phelps proved his critics wrong, qualifying for the 2016 Rio Olympics. At the 2016 Olympics, Phelps was in exceptional form, despite being slightly older and having been away from the sport for a few years. He won 5 gold medals and 1 silver, which included victories in the 100 mm butterfly, 200 meter butterfly, 200 mm individual medley, and multiple relay events. His performance in the 100 meter butterfly was particularly notable, as he defeated South Africa's Shad Leclos, who had famously taunted him in the lead-up to the race. This victory marked his 23rd Olympic gold medal. Phelps announced his final retirement after the 2016 Olympics, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy in the sport. Though he officially retired from competitive swimming, his influence on the sport remained, and he continued to be a prominent figure in the swimming community. In his post-retirement years, Phelps has focused on his family, mental health advocacy, and philanthropy. He has worked to raise awareness about mental health issues, sharing his own struggles with anxiety and depression during his career. He has been involved in various charitable efforts, particularly in the areas of youth sports, education, and health. Phelps has also turned to coaching, with the goal of helping the next generation of swimmers achieve greatness. His long-standing partnership with coach Bob Bowman continued to evolve, and Phelps began mentoring younger swimmers, helping them navigate the pressures of elite competition. Legacy: Michael Phelps is not just an Olympic champion, he is a symbol of excellence in sports. His career transcends swimming, as his influence has shaped the sport and inspired athletes across the globe. Phelps redefined what it meant to be a swimmer, combining raw talent with a work ethic and determination that made him nearly unstoppable in the pool. His career has set an example for future generations of athletes, showing that through hard work and perseverance, dreams can become a reality. Phelps' achievements are truly extraordinary. From his record-breaking performances in the 2008 Beijing Olympics to his emotional final race in 2016, he left an indelible mark on the sport of swimming. His 28 Olympic medals, including 23 golds, may never be surpassed. Even more than his statistics, Phelps' dedication, discipline, and longevity in the sport will be remembered for years to come, and his legacy will continue to inspire swimmers and athletes across disciplines for generations. José Miguel, better known as Majer, was born on November 17, 1974, in Lisbon, Portugal. From an early age, Majer was immersed in the world of football, growing up in a country where the sport is deeply embedded in the culture. His father, who was a football enthusiast, introduced him to the game at a very young age, and by the time he was 6, Majer was already playing at a local club. Majer's early development as a footballer saw him excelling in traditional football, soccer, where he began his career with the youth teams of Sporting CP, one of Portugal's biggest and most prestigious football clubs. However, despite his obvious talent, Majer's true potential was discovered when he transitioned to beach soccer, a sport that would change the course of his career. The rise of a beach soccer legend. In the early 1990s, Majer was drawn to beach soccer, a rapidly growing and exciting variant of football played on sand. The game, which combines elements of football, futsal, and volleyball, required players to be both technically skilled and physically adaptable to the unpredictable nature of playing on sand. Majer quickly adapted to the unique demands of beach soccer, showing exceptional ability with the ball at his feet, remarkable aerial skills, and an unparalleled instinct for scoring goals. His rise in the sport was meteoric. Majer quickly became known for his technical ability and creativity, making him one of the most exciting players to watch in the early years of the beach soccer movement. He was instrumental in the creation of the Portuguese national beach soccer team and, as a forward, his clinical finishing ability quickly made him one of the most feared players in international competitions. Career peak, dominating the world stage. Majer's peak as a beach soccer player came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, during which time he helped propel the sport to new heights of popularity worldwide. His most significant achievements were with the Portuguese national beach soccer team, where he was not only the star player, but also one of the driving forces behind the team's success. Majer's most notable international breakthrough came during the 2001 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. Although the sport was relatively young and had yet to fully establish itself, Portugal's performance in the World Cup that year showcased the country's dominance in the sport, with Major leading the charge. Portugal finished as the runners-up, losing in a thrilling final against Brazil, but the tournament firmly established Major as a global star. The following years saw Major continue to dominate in beach soccer. His goal-scoring ability, vision, and creativity on the sand were exceptional, and he became synonymous with the rise of Portugal in the global beach soccer rankings. In the 2003 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, he helped lead Portugal to a historic third-place finish, making a name for himself as one of the finest players in the sport's history. In addition to his World Cup exploits, Major was a key figure in the UEFA Beach Soccer Championship, where Portugal emerged victorious in 2005. This victory was a testament to the strength and unity of the Portuguese team, with Major once again playing a pivotal role. His performances in these championships established him as one of the best beach soccer players in the world. Main achievements. Major's achievements in beach soccer are both numerous and historic. His greatest accomplishments are closely tied to the successes of the Portuguese national team. Here are a few of his most remarkable achievements. FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup runner-up 2001. Major was instrumental in Portugal's runner-up finish in the inaugural FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, helping to establish Portugal as one of the dominant teams in the sport. FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup third place 2003. Major led Portugal to a third-place finish in the World Cup, continuing to show his consistency and influence in international competitions. UEFA Beach Soccer Championship winner, 2005. Major helped guide Portugal to its first European Championship victory, solidifying his status as one of the sport's all-time greats. Multiple beach soccer MVP awards. Major's individual brilliance was often recognized with awards. He won several Most Valuable Player (MVP) awards in various international competitions, underscoring his role as a standout performer. Record-breaking goal scorer. Throughout his career, Major became one of the highest-scoring players in the history of beach soccer. His goals in both national and international competitions made him a true legend of the sport. Beyond these accolades, Major also played an important role in the growth and development of beach soccer in Portugal. He became an ambassador for the sport, encouraging young players to take up the game and representing Portugal on the global stage. The later years, legacy and retirement. As with most athletes, Major's career saw gradual changes as he entered the later stages of his playing years. By the mid-2010s, Major began to step back from international competition as a player but remained heavily involved in the sport through coaching and advocacy. While his playing career began to wind down, his impact on beach soccer remained significant. In his final years as a player, Major was still an active member of the Portuguese national team, participating in tournaments such as the 2015 Euro Beach Soccer League. However, due to his growing commitments off the field and physical demands of the sport, he gradually shifted to a more mentoring role, sharing his knowledge and experience with the younger generation of players. Major officially retired from professional beach soccer in 2017, marking the end of a storied playing career that spanned 2 decades. His retirement did not diminish his influence on the sport as he continued to work as a coach, strategist, and ambassador for beach soccer in Portugal and internationally. Major's legacy in the sport is not only defined by his remarkable goal-scoring feats but also by his contributions to the development and promotion of beach soccer as a legitimate and respected sport worldwide. After retirement, Major remained involved in various aspects of sport, including youth development programs in Portugal, where he mentored young beach soccer players. He also worked with the Portuguese Football Federation to continue growing the beach soccer community and ensure its future success. Nicolai, whose full name is Nicolai de Moraes Alves, was born on January 27, 1991, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Like many Brazilian children, Nicolai grew up in an environment where football was more than just a sport. It was a way of life. His father, a former amateur football player, introduced him to the sport at a very young age, and Nicolai quickly developed a passion for the game. While his initial exposure was through traditional 11-a-side football, it was clear that Nicolai's talent extended beyond the standard football field. Growing up in Rio de Janeiro, a city with a rich football culture, Nikolai was exposed to a variety of playing styles, honing his skills in the streets and beaches of the city. The city's scenic coastline provided an ideal setting for him to explore a different version of football. Beach soccer, a sport that would eventually shape his career, transitioned to beach soccer. As a teenager, Nikolai began playing beach soccer, a growing sport that had started to captivate the Brazilian youth. Beach soccer, a more dynamic and physically demanding version of football, involves playing on sand, where players need not only technical skill but also stamina, strength, and agility to excel. The transition from traditional football to beach soccer was natural for Nikolai, as his speed, creativity, and ball control made him a standout player from the start. Nikolai's early exposure to beach soccer came in local tournaments, where he showcased his flair for the game. His technical ability with the ball, coupled with his ability to read the game, quickly made him a rising star in Rio's beach soccer scene. His performances caught the eye of coaches and selectors from local beach soccer clubs, and soon he was playing at higher levels, competing against the best players in the region, rising through the ranks and becoming a national talent. By the early 2010s, Nikolai's reputation as a talented and reliable player spread throughout Brazil. He joined several beach soccer clubs, where his skill set, leadership, and passion for the game were evident. His natural ability to perform under pressure, coupled with his tactical intelligence, quickly made him one of Brazil's brightest beach soccer prospects. In 2014, Nikolai earned a call-up to the Brazilian national beach soccer team. Brazil, a powerhouse in the sport, had a rich history of producing world-class beach soccer players, and Nikolai was determined to carry on that legacy. His inclusion in the national team signaled a major turning point in his career and began a new chapter in his journey as a professional athlete. As a member of the national team, Nikolai gained valuable experience, playing alongside some of the best beach soccer players in the world. This period helped him refine his skills, particularly his ability to score goals in crucial moments, which became one of his trademarks. Career peak, a key player for Brazil. Nikolai's career truly peaked during the late 2010s when he emerged as one of Brazil's most influential players. His performances during this time helped solidify his reputation as one of the top players in international beach soccer. One of Nikolai's standout achievements came in 2016, when Brazil won the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. The victory was a testament to the team's dominance in the sport, and Nikolai's contribution was essential. His quick thinking, ability to score from difficult angles, and unrelenting drive made him a key player in Brazil's successful tournament run. His performances during the World Cup showcased not only his technical ability, but also his mental toughness, especially in tight matches where every goal mattered. Nikolai's success continued in regional competitions as well. He played a vital role in Brazil's dominance of the Copa do Mundo de Beach Soccer World Cup, contributing goals and assists in crucial games. Brazil's national team consistently remained one of the strongest in the world, and Nikolai was seen as one of its most promising stars. During this peak period, Nikolai was also recognized with several individual awards, including top scorer and best player of the tournament honors. His flair for the dramatic, combined with his sharp goal-scoring instincts, made him a fan favorite both in Brazil and internationally. His consistency in international competitions earned him the reputation of being one of the most dangerous forwards in the sport, capable of changing the course of a game with a single strike. As a result, Nikolai continued to be a prominent figure in Brazil's national team for years, even as new players emerged. Main achievements in beach soccer. Nikolai's achievements in beach soccer are a testament to his extraordinary talent and work ethic. Below are some of his most significant accomplishments throughout his career. FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, 2016. Nikolai's most notable achievement came in 2016 when he helped Brazil win the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. Brazil's victory cemented their status as the sport's powerhouse, and Nikolai's performances were a vital part of the team's success. Copa do Mundo de Beach Soccer, 2014-2017. Nikolai played a significant role in helping Brazil dominate at the Copa do Mundo de Beach Soccer World Cup over several years, contributing goals and assists in important matches. His consistency during these tournaments helped Brazil maintain its dominance in the sport. Individual honors and awards. Nicolai was named top scorer in multiple beach soccer tournaments, including regional and international competitions. His knack for finding the back of the net made him a household name in the sport. South American Beach Soccer Championship. Nicolai contributed significantly to Brazil's victories at the South American Beach Soccer Championship, a tournament where Brazil has traditionally been a dominant force. His leadership and goal-scoring abilities played a key role in these successes. Beach soccer stars. Recognition. Nicolai earned several recognitions as one of the top players in the beach soccer world. His exciting style of play, his tactical understanding of the game, and his individual brilliance made him one of the sport's most exciting talents during his peak years. Final years. Transition and retirement. By the late 2010s and early 2020s, Nicolai's career began to shift toward the final stages. While his performances remained at a high level, the physical demands of beach soccer and the emergence of younger talent in Brazil led to Nicolai reducing his playing commitments with the national team. In 2021, Nicolai announced that he would gradually transition away from the national team, a decision that shocked many of his fans and colleagues in the beach soccer community. Despite this, Nicolai remained active in the sport through participation in local beach soccer leagues and by mentoring younger players. His desire to contribute to the growth of the sport in Brazil and help nurture the next generation of beach soccer stars was a central focus in his final years as a professional athlete. Though he officially retired from the national team in 2022, Nicolai's legacy in Brazilian beach soccer remains untouchable. His technical skills, leadership and contributions to the sport continue to inspire players both in Brazil and across the world. Alisson Luciano Cerruti, commonly known as Alisson Cerruti, was born on November 24, 1986 in Vitória, the capital of the state of Espírito Santo, Brazil. Growing up in a coastal city, Alisson was naturally drawn to beach sports from an early age. His exposure to the beach lifestyle, with its waves and sandy shores, instilled in him a love for outdoor sports, particularly volleyball. As a child, Alisson spent much of his time playing beach volleyball with his friends and family. His natural athleticism and passion for the game became evident as he excelled in local tournaments. Alisson's parents supported his interest in sports, encouraging him to pursue his dreams. He initially played indoor volleyball but quickly gravitated toward the beach version of the sport. The warm Brazilian climate and abundant beaches created an ideal environment for Alisson to develop his skills. At the age of 14, Alisson began to take his beach volleyball seriously, joining local clubs and competing in junior tournaments. His early experiences on the sand allowed him to hone his skills and develop a deep understanding of the game's nuances. This laid the foundation for what would become a glittering career in beach volleyball. Rise to prominence and career peak. Alisson's rise to prominence in Brazilian beach volleyball came during his early 20s, when he transitioned from a promising amateur to an elite-level professional player. By the time he was in his mid-20s, Alisson had already earned a reputation as one of Brazil's most talented beach volleyball players. His combination of size, strength, and agility made him a dominant force on the court. Standing at 202 meters, 6'7", Alisson's height provided him with an advantage both at the net and in defense, while his power and precision on the serve made him a formidable opponent for teams worldwide. In 2008, Alisson began to gain significant recognition on the international beach volleyball circuit when he partnered with the experienced beach volleyball player Harley Marques. Together, they quickly became one of the top teams on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, regularly reaching the podium at tournaments. Their strong partnership allowed Alisson to gain valuable experience against the world's best players, pushing him to improve and refine his skills. Alisson's breakthrough year came in 2010 when he and Harley claimed the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Cup title. This victory marked the beginning of Alisson's ascent to the top tier of beach volleyball, placing him among the sport's elite. However, Alisson's career truly reached its peak when he formed a partnership with Bruno Schmidt in 2013. The duo became an unstoppable force, dominating the international beach volleyball scene. Their partnership was marked by seamless coordination, excellent communication, and complementary skills. While Bruno was known for his quick reflexes, smart plays, and defensive skills, Alisson's strength at the net, coupled with his powerful blocking and attacking abilities, made them one of the most formidable teams in beach volleyball history. The partnership between Alison and Bruno blossomed, leading them to numerous international victories, including several gold medals in FIVB World Tour events. One of their most significant achievements came in 2015 when they secured the gold medal at the prestigious FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships in The Hague, Netherlands. This victory solidified Alison's position as one of the best players in the world. His physicality, court awareness, and competitive spirit made him a force to be reckoned with. And their chemistry on the court was a major factor in their success. Main achievements and milestones. Alison Cerruti's career is decorated with numerous accolades and historic victories. Throughout his career, he has solidified his legacy as one of Brazil's greatest beach volleyball players and a global icon in the sport. Alison's achievements reflect his commitment, skill, and dominance in beach volleyball. Olympic gold medal, 2016. Alison and his partner Bruno Schmidt achieved one of the greatest accomplishments of their careers when they won the gold medal at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics. The victory on home soil was not only a personal achievement but also a moment of national pride for Brazil. The pair defeated the Italian team of Paolo Nicolai and Daniele Lupo in a thrilling final, securing Brazil's first-ever Olympic gold medal in men's beach volleyball. Alison's dominant blocking and net play, combined with Bruno's impeccable defensive skills, were key to their success in this monumental event. FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships, 2015. In 2015, Alison and Bruno won the gold medal at the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships in The Hague, Netherlands. Their victory at this prestigious tournament marked a high point in their partnership and cemented their place as the top beach volleyball team in the world. FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour titles. Throughout his career, Alison won numerous FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour titles, establishing himself as one of the sport's most consistent performers. Alison's dominance on the world circuit helped him secure the prestigious FIVB World Tour Finals title in 2014. His powerful performances in multiple tournaments earned him several Best Player awards throughout his career. South American Championship titles. Alison and his teams also enjoyed success in regional competitions, winning multiple South American beach volleyball championships. Their triumphs on the regional circuit further showcased Alison's skill and consistency on the international stage. AVP Championships. Alison also made waves in the Association of Volleyball Professionals, AVP circuit in the United States, where he competed in a few seasons. His participation in AVP events helped increase his visibility in North America and further expanded his legacy. Multiple national titles. At the domestic level, Alison secured several Campeonato Brasileiro, Brazilian Beach Volleyball Championship titles, reaffirming his place as a dominant force in Brazilian beach volleyball. Final years and legacy. As Alison entered his 30s, the physical demands of competitive beach volleyball began to take their toll. Nevertheless, his passion for the sport and his determination to remain at the top level drove him to maintain a rigorous training regimen and continue competing at the highest level. In the years following their Olympic success, Alison and Bruno's partnership continued to thrive, with the duo regularly finishing on the podium in major international tournaments. In 2020, after the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the international volleyball calendar, Alison and his partner Bruno found themselves adjusting to the new challenges posed by the global health crisis. Though the pandemic halted many competitions, Alison's commitment to his training and his resilience in the face of adversity became evident as he remained one of the top-ranked beach volleyball players in the world. Though Alison's competitive career has slowed in recent years, his contributions to Brazilian beach volleyball remain immeasurable. His powerful presence on the court, combined with his leadership and teamwork, made him one of the most respected figures in the sport. Alison's work ethic and professionalism continue to inspire the younger generation of beach volleyball players. In recent years, Alison has shifted focus toward mentoring and coaching, using his vast knowledge and experience to guide the next wave of Brazilian beach volleyball stars. He has also been involved in various charitable initiatives to promote the sport to underprivileged communities in Brazil, ensuring that future generations have access to the opportunities that helped shape his own success. Bruno Oscar Schmidt, commonly known as Bruno Schmidt, was born on April 30, 1986, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Raised in a city known for its vibrant beach culture, Bruno was naturally drawn to beach volleyball, a sport that is deeply embedded in Brazilian tradition. From an early age, he showed a strong inclination toward sports, with beach volleyball being the most prominent. Bruno's childhood was marked by frequent visits to the beach, where he and his friends would often engage in casual games. This exposure to beach volleyball laid the groundwork for his future in the sport. As a young boy, Bruno was active in various athletic pursuits. However, by the time he was a teenager, he decided to focus exclusively on beach volleyball. His decision was influenced by Brazil's strong tradition in the sport, which consistently produced world-class athletes. Bruno's early passion for the game was matched by his work ethic, and by the age of 16, he was already competing in local beach volleyball tournaments. His natural ability and enthusiasm quickly gained him recognition, and by his early 20s, he was competing at the national level. Rise to prominence. Partnership with Alisson Cerruti. Bruno's rise to prominence in the international beach volleyball scene was closely tied to his partnership with Alisson Cerruti, one of Brazil's top players. The duo first teamed up in 2013, forming a partnership that would go on to define Bruno's career. Prior to this partnership, Bruno had enjoyed some success in his career, but it was with Alisson that he truly began to make his mark on the world stage. Bruno and Alisson's partnership was a perfect blend of skills and chemistry. While Bruno was known for his speed, quick reflexes, and defensive prowess, Alisson brought his physicality, blocking ability, and powerful attacking skills. Together, they formed an incredibly balanced and well-rounded team. Bruno's playstyle complemented Alisson's strengths, and their ability to communicate on the court was a key factor in their success. It didn't take long for the duo to rise through the ranks of the international beach volleyball circuit. The year 2013 marked the beginning of their meteoric rise. Bruno and Alisson quickly established themselves as a dominant force in the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, consistently reaching the podium in international tournaments. Their partnership began to flourish, and by the following year, they were among the top-ranked teams in the world. Career peak, the golden years. The peak of Bruno Schmidt's career arrived in 2016, a year that would define his legacy as one of the sport's greatest players. The duo's finest moment came at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where they won the gold medal in men's beach volleyball. This victory was monumental not only for Bruno and Alisson but also for Brazilian beach volleyball, as it marked the country's first-ever Olympic gold medal in the men's beach volleyball event. The journey to Olympic gold was a testament to the strength, resilience, and skill of the Brazilian duo. Bruno and Alisson played with a level of confidence and synergy that was evident to all watching. In the final, they defeated the Italian team of Paolo Nicolai and Daniele Lupo in a thrilling match that captivated the Brazilian crowd. Bruno's quick reflexes, superb defensive play, and exceptional leadership on the court were key factors in their success. His ability to read the game and make timely plays helped secure their victory and cemented his place in Brazilian sports history. Beyond the Olympics, Bruno and Alisson's partnership continued to thrive in the international circuit. They dominated several FIVB World Tour events, winning multiple gold medals in prestigious tournaments around the world. Their strong performances in World Tour finals and other high-level competitions further solidified their position as the top team in men's beach volleyball. Bruno's individual contributions to the sport were widely recognized, and he was consistently named among the best defensive player and most valuable player, MVP, in various international tournaments. In addition to their Olympic success, Bruno and Alisson's dominance was highlighted by their victory at the 2015 FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships in The Hague, Netherlands, a landmark achievement that solidified their place as one of the best beach volleyball teams in history. This victory was significant not only because it added another prestigious title to their list but also because it showcased the evolution of their partnership into a well-oiled, championship-caliber team. Bruno's playing style, which was characterized by his defensive prowess, solid passing, and quick decision-making, earned him accolades and admiration from fans, analysts, and fellow players alike. His exceptional agility, along with his ability to read opponents' strategies, helped him become one of the most effective defenders in the sport. His quick reactions and strong blocks made him a cornerstone of his team's success, while his leadership and positive attitude on and off the court made him a fan favorite. Main achievements and milestones. Throughout his career, Bruno Schmidt amassed a significant list of accomplishments, marking him as one of the top players in beach volleyball. Some of his most notable achievements include gold medal at the 2016 Rio Olympics. The crowning achievement of Bruno's career came at the 2016 Rio Olympics, where he and Alison secured Brazil's first Olympic gold medal in men's beach volleyball. This victory not only cemented their place in the annals of beach volleyball history but also brought immense pride to Brazil, a country that had long dominated the women's side of the sport but had yet to secure Olympic gold in the men's event. FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships, 2015. Bruno and Alison's victory in The Hague in 2015 was one of the most significant achievements of their partnership. It was their first World Championship title, and it marked the team's ability to compete and succeed on the biggest stages of beach volleyball. FIVB World Tour wins. Bruno Schmidt and Alison Cerruti amassed several FIVB World Tour victories, including multiple gold medals. Their consistency on the World Tour allowed them to maintain a top ranking in the global standings, earning them recognition as one of the most successful teams in beach volleyball history. AVP Beach Volleyball Success. In addition to their international success, Bruno also competed in the Association of Volleyball Professionals, AVP circuit in the United States. His performances in the AVP circuit, where he competed alongside Alison and other top players, showcased his versatility and ability to succeed in different settings and environments. Multiple Brazilian national championships. Bruno Schmidt and his teams consistently performed well in Brazil's national competitions, securing multiple Campeonato Brasileiro, Brazilian Beach Volleyball Championships, titles. These victories highlighted his skill and dominance in the competitive Brazilian beach volleyball scene. FIVB World Tour Finals MVP. Bruno earned several Best Defensive Player and MVP awards throughout his career. His consistent performances in the most important international tournaments set him apart from other top players, further validating his skill and dedication. Marta Vieira da Silva, known simply as Marta, was born on February 19, 1986, in Dois Riachos, a small town in the northeastern state of Alagoas, Brazil. Growing up in a humble environment, Marta's early life was marked by challenges, but her love for football was unwavering from a young age. Raised in a family that was supportive of her athletic endeavors, Marta's father, a former football player himself, played a pivotal role in introducing her to the sport. Although girls playing football was uncommon in Brazil at the time, Marta's passion and natural talent led her to break down those barriers. As a child, Marta played football in the streets and fields of Dois Riachos, often competing with the boys in her neighborhood. Despite facing gender discrimination and skepticism from some of her peers, her undeniable skill quickly set her apart. From the moment she touched the ball, it was clear that Marta was destined for greatness. Her early football experiences in Dois Riachos laid the foundation for a future filled with success, inspiring countless young girls in Brazil to pursue their passion for the sport. Youth career and early development. Marta's journey into competitive football took off when she joined the youth team of CSA, Centro Sportivo Alagoano, a local club in Alagoas. There, she showcased her exceptional ball control, agility, and natural flair for the game, gaining attention from coaches and scouts. Her performances with the youth team soon led to an opportunity to play for the Brazilian national women's team at a young age. This marked the beginning of her illustrious international career. In 2000, at the age of just 14, Marta made her debut for the Brazil U16 team, where she quickly gained recognition for her dazzling dribbling and playmaking abilities. Marta's talent was undeniable, and it wasn't long before she was promoted to the senior national team. This early recognition as a prodigy laid the groundwork for Marta's ascent to the top of women's football. Professional career. Beginnings, the rise to prominence. Marta's professional career began in 2002 when she signed with Santa Cruz, a club in Brazil's first division. In the Brazilian league, she quickly demonstrated her immense talent, earning a reputation as one of the most promising players in the country. Her quick rise through the ranks of Brazilian football caught the attention of national coaches and international scouts alike. In 2004, Marta took a significant step forward in her career by moving to Timão, Corinthians Paulista, a larger club in São Paulo. Her time at Corinthians provided Marta with a solid foundation in top-tier professional football. And her performances with the team, particularly in domestic competitions, solidified her status as a player of exceptional ability. However, it was Marta's performances at the international level that truly put her on the map. She made her debut for the Brazilian senior women's national team in 2002 at the age of 16. Despite her youth, Marta quickly became one of Brazil's key players, contributing to the team's success in international competitions. Her playmaking, vision, and goal-scoring abilities helped Brazil to secure victories in various continental and international tournaments, setting the stage for what would become a record-breaking career. Career peak. Dominance on the world stage. Marta's career reached its peak during the mid-2000s, when she solidified her status as the best female football player in the world. After the 2003 FIFA Women's World Cup, Marta gained international recognition as one of the brightest talents in women's football. Her performances at the 2004 Athens Olympics, where Brazil finished as runners-up, confirmed her place among the global elite. The defining moment of Marta's career came in 2007 when she led Brazil to the final of the FIFA Women's World Cup in China. While the team finished as runners-up to Germany, Marta's individual performances were nothing short of spectacular. She scored crucial goals and provided assists in some of the tournament's most memorable matches, earning her the Golden Boot as the top scorer of the competition. That same year, Marta was also awarded the FIFA World Player of the Year award, a recognition she would go on to win 5 times: 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010, cementing her status as one of the greatest players in the history of women's football. Marta's incredible feats on the field continued in the years that followed, as she helped Brazil secure victory in the Copa América Feminina, South American Women's Championship, in 2010 and 2014. In the latter tournament, she played a crucial role in Brazil's successful campaign, showcasing her skill and leadership on the international stage. Brazil's dominance in South America was accompanied by Marta's individual brilliance, making her a central figure in women's football worldwide. Her performances at the London 2012 Olympics were also exceptional. Although Brazil finished in 4th place, Marta's ability to elevate her team in high-pressure situations left an indelible mark on the competition. Her dazzling dribbling, vision, and creativity continued to be the hallmark of her game, with her leadership on and off the pitch continuing to inspire players globally. Main achievements and legacy. Marta's career is defined by a remarkable collection of achievements that have solidified her legacy as one of the greatest players of all time. Some of her key accomplishments include 5 FIFA World Player of the Year awards: 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. Marta holds the record for the most FIFA World Player of the Year awards in women's football history, an achievement that speaks to her exceptional skill and dominance during her prime. FIFA Women's World Cup Final, 2007. Marta's standout performances in the 2007 World Cup helped Brazil reach the final, where she was awarded the Golden Boot as the tournament's top scorer. Her individual brilliance was a key reason for Brazil's impressive run to the final. Olympic medal, 2008. Marta played a pivotal role in helping Brazil win the silver medal in women's football at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, showcasing her ability to perform on the biggest stages. Copa América Feminina, 2010-2014. Marta led Brazil to 2 Copa América Feminina titles, further solidifying Brazil's status as a dominant force in South American women's football. Pan American Games gold medal, 2003. Marta helped Brazil win the gold medal in women's football at the 2003 Pan American Games in the Dominican Republic, contributing to her growing reputation on the international stage. Historic scoring record. Marta is Brazil's all-time leading goal scorer in women's football, with over 100 goals in international competitions, further cementing her legacy as one of the greatest attacking players in history. Final years and retirement. As Marta entered her 30s, the challenges of maintaining the same level of intensity and excellence on the pitch became evident. Despite being in the twilight of her career, Marta continued to inspire players worldwide with her undying commitment to the sport. Her performances in the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup in France were evidence that her skill and leadership had not diminished. While Brazil did not reach the same heights as in previous tournaments, Marta's role as both a player and a mentor to younger generations remained vital. Her leadership in the dressing room and her ability to inspire teammates, combined with her remarkable technical ability, meant that she remained an influential figure in Brazilian football. In 2021, Marta announced that she would continue playing at the club level but would be gradually transitioning out of international football. At the time, she was playing for the Orlando Pride in the National Women's Soccer League, NWSL, where she continued to show flashes of brilliance. Marta's final years in football will undoubtedly be remembered for her relentless pursuit of excellence and her ability to influence the game even as she approached the final chapters of her illustrious career. Lucia, full name Lucia de Souza Lima, was born on May 10, 1980, in the bustling city of São Paulo, Brazil. From a young age, Lucia exhibited a passion for football that seemed to run through her veins. Growing up in a community where football was the heart of social interaction, it was no surprise that she became involved with the sport. Lucia's family, though not particularly athletic, was supportive of her interests, and she was often seen playing in the streets with neighborhood boys. In a country where football is deeply ingrained in the culture, Lucia's early experiences with the game shaped her love for the sport. As a child, she was particularly drawn to the technical aspects of football. While many girls in her community gravitated toward other activities, Lucia's determination to pursue her passion for football was clear. She attended local football schools, where her natural skill and keen understanding of the game quickly set her apart. Youth development and professional beginnings. Lucia's journey into organized football began when she joined the youth team of São Paulo FC, one of Brazil's most prestigious football clubs. At São Paulo, Lucia honed her skills under the guidance of experienced coaches who recognized her immense potential. Her technical abilities, including dribbling, vision, and passing accuracy, quickly made her one of the standout players of her age group. Despite the barriers facing women in football at the time, Lucia's talent stood out. And it wasn't long before she caught the attention of the Brazilian national team scouts. In her early years, Lucia had to fight for recognition, as Brazilian football, particularly women's football, was not as widely celebrated as the men's game. Still, her performances in domestic leagues helped her earn a place on the Brazil women's national football team. By the age of 17, Lucia was already on the radar of top football clubs and the national team, showing early signs of a future star in Brazilian football. Career peak. Dominance and global recognition. Lucia's career truly began to flourish in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Her impressive performances at the youth level, including her ability to control the tempo of the game and create goal-scoring opportunities, earned her a spot in the senior national team. By the early 2000s, Brazil had become a powerhouse in women's football, with Lucia playing a pivotal role in its success on the international stage. In 2002, Lucia made her debut with the Brazilian national team in an international tournament, quickly establishing herself as a key player. Her style of play, characterized by her technical finesse and unselfish passing, made her a vital part of the squad. Lucia's leadership on the field and her ability to dictate the game's pace through her midfield play helped propel Brazil to victories in multiple international tournaments. The peak of Lucia's career came in 2007, when she played a pivotal role in Brazil's performance at the FIFA Women's World Cup in China. Brazil finished as runners-up, losing to Germany in the final. But Lucia's performances throughout the tournament were exceptional. She was a central figure in Brazil's attacking play, contributing with key assists and creating numerous chances for her teammates. Her vision and passing range were unmatched, and she was often praised for her tactical awareness and leadership. That same year, Lucia was honored with the Brazilian Footballer of the Year award, a recognition of her contribution to the national team's success on the international stage. In addition, her stellar performances in domestic competitions, particularly in the Campeonato Brasileiro de Futebol Feminino, solidified her place as one of the best midfielders in the world. In the following years, Lucia continued to excel, becoming one of Brazil's most iconic and influential players. She was a key part of Brazil's gold medal-winning team at the Pan American Games and played a crucial role in securing Brazil's victories in the Copa América Feminina, South American Women's Championship. Lucia's continued excellence in the FIFA Women's World Cup and Olympic Games cemented her legacy as one of the most successful Brazilian footballers of her generation. Main achievements and milestones. Lucia's career is defined by a series of landmark achievements that not only highlight her individual brilliance but also underscore her importance to Brazilian women's football. Her dedication, work ethic, and exceptional talent have left an indelible mark on the sport. Some of Lucia's most notable achievements include FIFA Women's World Cup finalist, 2007. Lucia played a key role in Brazil's run to the final of the 2007 Women's World Cup, where the team finished as runners-up. She was instrumental in creating scoring opportunities, controlling the midfield, and displaying leadership in high-pressure moments. Brazilian Footballer of the Year, 2007. In recognition of her outstanding contributions to Brazilian football, Lucia was awarded the Brazilian Footballer of the Year in 2007, an honor that solidified her status as one of the world's premier female footballers. Pan American Games Gold Medal, 2003. Lucia was part of the Brazil women's football team that won the gold medal at the 2003 Pan American Games. Her leadership and experience were critical in Brazil's success at the tournament. Copa América Feminina titles, 2003, 2006, 2010. Lucia helped Brazil win multiple South American women's championships, ensuring that Brazil maintained dominance in women's football in the region. Olympic medalist, 2008. Lucia helped Brazil earn a silver medal in women's football at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, further showcasing her ability to perform on the global stage. Leading Brazil to the 2010 Women's World Cup, Lucia was a key player in Brazil's qualification and subsequent strong showing at the 2010 Women's World Cup, where they made it to the semi-finals. Campeonato Brasileiro de Futebol Feminino. Titles. Throughout her club career, Lucia won multiple domestic titles, including the prestigious Campeonato Brasileiro de Futebol Feminino, showcasing her dominance at the club level. Final years and legacy. As Lucia entered her 30s, the intensity of competitive football began to take its toll. However, her love for the game remained as strong as ever, and she continued to perform at a high level in both domestic and international competitions. By the time she reached her late 30s, Lucia's presence in the national team started to decrease as new, younger talents emerged. Nevertheless, her influence on the field was undeniable, and she continued to mentor the next generation of Brazilian footballers. In the final years of her career, Lucia was a key player in the development of women's football in Brazil. She began taking on a role as a mentor, helping to guide younger players and contribute to the growth of the sport in the country. Her leadership both on and off the pitch became an essential part of Brazil's football ecosystem. Lucia's decision to retire from international football was announced in 2017, marking the end of an era for Brazilian women's football. While she continued to play at the club level for a few more years, she gradually shifted her focus toward coaching and giving back to the sport that had given her so much. Kerry Walsh Jennings, born on August 15, 1978, in Santa Clara, California, United States, grew up in a family that valued sports and athleticism. Raised in a competitive environment, Kerry showed an early interest in athletics, excelling in multiple sports. She began her career as a volleyball player during her high school years at Archbishop Mitty High School in San Jose, California. It was during her high school years that Kerry developed a deep passion for volleyball, and this passion led her to pursue the sport at the collegiate level. Kerry attended Stanford University, where she played for the Stanford Cardinal women's volleyball team. At Stanford, she further honed her skills and gained recognition for her dynamic playing style and leadership on the court. During her time there, she helped the team win an NCAA title in 1996 and was named an All-American multiple times. Kerry's combination of powerful spikes, excellent defense, and remarkable court awareness made her a standout player. In addition to her indoor volleyball success, Kerry developed an interest in beach volleyball, a sport that was gaining popularity in California and across the United States. By the early 2000s, she decided to focus on beach volleyball professionally, marking the beginning of her remarkable journey in the sport. Transition to beach volleyball and early career success. Kerry's decision to switch to beach volleyball was one of the most pivotal moments in her career. She teamed up with fellow volleyball player Holly McPeak in the early 2000s, and the two quickly gained recognition in the competitive beach volleyball scene. Kerry's natural athleticism and strong fundamentals made her an excellent transition from indoor to beach volleyball. It wasn't long before she began competing in the Association of Volleyball Professionals, AVP Tour, which served as the leading platform for beach volleyball in the United States. Carey's early years on the AVP Tour were marked by rapid improvement and a string of successful finishes. She gained valuable experience by competing against some of the top female beach volleyball players in the world. Her formidable presence at the net, combined with her skills in passing and setting, made her a tough competitor. Over the years, Carey built a reputation for her hard work, mental toughness, and relentless drive to improve. As Carey's skills continued to grow, so did her partnership with her beach volleyball teammates. She joined forces with Misty May Treanor, another standout player, and together they formed one of the most successful and iconic beach volleyball duos in history. The chemistry between Walsh Jennings and May Treanor was palpable, and their partnership would become the foundation of Carey's career peak, dominance, and global recognition. Carey Walsh Jennings' career reached its peak during the mid-2000s, particularly through her partnership with Misty May Treanor. The duo's synergy on the court was unmatched, and together they went on to dominate the world of beach volleyball, securing their place in the history of the sport. The pair's Olympic success began at the 2004 Athens Summer Olympics, where Carey and Misty won their first gold medal in women's beach volleyball. This victory was a monumental achievement, as it marked the first time that women's beach volleyball was featured as an official Olympic event. Their dominance in the tournament, including their victory in straight sets in the final, signaled the start of a new era in beach volleyball. The gold medal victory cemented their status as one of the sport's greatest pairs, setting a high bar for future teams. The peak of Walsh Jennings' career came during her incredible streak of success in the following years, most notably in the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics. She and May Treanor successfully defended their Olympic title, winning a second consecutive gold medal. This victory not only solidified their position as the best team in the world, but also made them one of the most dominant duos in the history of beach volleyball. The pair's success continued at the 2012 London Summer Olympics, where they completed an Olympic three-peat by securing a third consecutive gold medal in women's beach volleyball. The achievement of 3 Olympic gold medals in a row was unprecedented, and the bond between Walsh Jennings and May Treanor became legendary. Their partnership and dominance in the sport made them the standard to which all other beach volleyball teams aspired. In addition to Olympic success, Carey's career was marked by multiple AVP titles, FIVB World Tour victories, and countless other championships. Carey, along with Misty May Treanor, also helped bring more attention to the sport globally, increasing beach volleyball's popularity and pushing the limits of what was thought possible in the sport. Beyond the Olympic Games, Walsh Jennings also achieved significant success in world championships. She was a prominent contender in every major competition, finishing on the podium in several FIVB tournaments and continually demonstrating her mastery of the sport. Her powerful, aggressive play at the net and her incredible defensive abilities made her a multifaceted athlete capable of excelling in every aspect of the game. Main achievements and milestones. Throughout her career, Carey Walsh Jennings racked up numerous titles, awards, and milestones. Some of her most notable achievements include 3 Olympic gold medals, 2004, 2008, 2012. Carey and Misty May Treanor became the first team in history to win 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals in beach volleyball. An unprecedented accomplishment that solidified their legacy in the sport. AVP Tour Championships. Carey dominated the AVP Tour for years, capturing numerous titles and winning over 40 AVP events throughout her career. Her dominance in the U.S. domestic scene contributed significantly to her global success. FIVB World Tour victories. Carey secured multiple victories on the FIVB World Tour, competing against the best beach volleyball teams from around the globe. Her consistency in international competition further solidified her standing as one of the sport's elite players. World Championships titles. Walsh Jennings earned 4 FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships medals, including 2 golds, 2003, 2005, and several silver and bronze medals in the years that followed. FIVB World Rankings. Carey maintained a spot in the top 10 of the world rankings for several years, consistently finishing at the top of the international beach volleyball circuit. NCAA Championship and All-American honors. Before turning professional, Carey had a standout collegiate career at Stanford University. helping her team to win the 1996 NCAA championship and earning All-American honors multiple times. Evandro Gonçalves, commonly known as Evandro, was born on March 13, 1990, in São Gonçalo, a city in the state of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Growing up in a region with a strong beach volleyball culture, it was only natural for Evandro to be drawn to the sport from a young age. He was raised in an environment where beach sports, particularly volleyball, were a part of daily life. Like many of Brazil's top athletes, Evandro began playing the sport on the sandy beaches, participating in informal games that allowed him to hone his skills. Evandro's childhood was marked by a natural athleticism that led him to engage in various sports. However, it wasn't long before he found his true calling in beach volleyball. By his teenage years, Evandro began to focus on the sport, making it the center of his athletic ambitions. His initial introduction to competitive beach volleyball was through local tournaments and club teams, where he began to gain attention for his talent and raw potential. His rise in beach volleyball came quickly, as Evandro was able to combine his height, power, and athleticism with a keen understanding of the game's technical aspects. These qualities, along with his relentless work ethic, made him a standout player in Brazilian beach volleyball's junior circuit. Rise to prominence. Breakthrough on the international stage. Evandro's breakthrough onto the international stage began in the early 2010s, when he partnered with fellow Brazilian player Vitor Felipe. The duo quickly rose through the ranks of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, competing in tournaments around the globe. Evandro's impressive blocking skills, powerful serves, and strategic play made him one of the most promising players in the Brazilian circuit. His pairing with Vitor Felipe proved to be successful, as they secured multiple podium finishes in several FIVB events during their partnership. Evandro's early success on the World Tour was marked by a series of strong showings in both Continental Cup and World Tour events. His remarkable ability to execute powerful attacks, combined with his exceptional blocking and passing techniques, allowed him to become a formidable presence on the court. This newfound recognition on the international stage served as a catalyst for Evandro's continued growth in the sport, as his confidence grew and his reputation as a world-class player solidified. However, it was his partnership with André Loyola in the mid-2010s that marked a turning point in his career. The two players formed a dynamic duo, blending their complementary skills in a way that brought Evandro's career to new heights. As his partnership with André developed, Evandro began to regularly reach the later stages of international tournaments, solidifying his place among the best beach volleyball players in the world. Career peak, rise to the top and international recognition. Evandro Gonçalves reached his career peak in the second half of the 2010s, when he, alongside André Loyola, achieved numerous podium finishes and victories in major international beach volleyball events. Their partnership reached its zenith when they captured the gold medal at the 2015 FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships held in The Hague, Netherlands. This victory was a crowning achievement for both players and highlighted Evandro's growth as one of the best beach volleyball athletes in the world. Their victory at the 2015 World Championships was particularly significant because it marked a major milestone in Evandro's career. The win was one of the most prestigious titles in the sport, as the World Championships represent one of the highest levels of competition for beach volleyball. The championship was a testament to Evandro's resilience, skill, and his ability to perform under pressure. In addition to the World Championship title, Evandro's partnership with André Loyola resulted in a series of FIVB World Tour victories. Their consistent performances on the tour placed them among the top teams in the world, earning them a spot in the top 5 of the global rankings. Evandro's ability to excel in both defense and offense was a defining feature of his playing style. His towering height allowed him to dominate at the net, while his agility and quick reflexes made him a formidable presence in defense. These qualities helped him gain recognition as one of the best blockers and defenders on the FIVB World Tour. Evandro's achievements extended beyond the World Championships. In 2017, he and André finished with a bronze medal at the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Finals, further reinforcing their status as one of the most successful teams in the sport. They also reached the finals in several other major international events, including the FIVB World Tour and South American Beach Volleyball Championships, where they continued to make waves with their remarkable skill and consistency. Beyond the court, Evandro's dedication to the sport earned him the admiration of both fans and peers alike. His professional demeanor, commitment to improving his game, and ability to maintain a positive attitude under pressure set an example for other players, both in Brazil and around the world. Main achievements and milestones. Evandro Gonçalves' career is defined by a series of landmark achievements, both as an individual player and as part of a team. Some of his key accomplishments include gold medal at the 2015 FIVB Beach Volleyball World Championships. Evandro's partnership with André Loyola culminated in a gold medal at the 2015 World Championships, marking their arrival as one of the most successful teams in the sport. The victory solidified their place as world champions and demonstrated Evandro's ability to perform on the biggest stages. Multiple FIVB World Tour wins. Evandro and his various partners consistently dominated the FIVB World Tour, capturing multiple gold and silver medals in prestigious tournaments around the world. These victories helped establish him as one of the top-ranked players on the international circuit. FIVB World Tour Finals. Bronze medal. 2017. Evandro and André captured the bronze medal at the FIVB World Tour Finals in 2017, marking another high point in their partnership. Their consistent success in international competitions cemented their position as one of the most successful teams in beach volleyball history. South American Beach Volleyball Championships. Evandro's victories in the South American Beach Volleyball Championships showcased his dominance in regional competitions. His successes in these tournaments further elevated his profile as one of Brazil's most accomplished beach volleyball athletes. Top 10 in the FIVB World Rankings. Throughout his career, Evandro was consistently ranked among the top 10 players in the world. His consistent performances in the FIVB World Tour and World Championships ensured his place among the elite in the sport. Nuno Belchior was born on February 25, 1983, in Lisbon, Portugal. From an early age, Belchior was surrounded by the culture of football, a sport that held immense popularity in his home country. His parents, both passionate about sports, encouraged him to pursue football, and Belchior quickly developed a strong passion for the game. Initially, he played in the youth ranks of local football clubs in Lisbon, where he honed his skills in the traditional 11-a-side game. Despite his success in conventional football, Belchior's future would take a different turn when he was introduced to beach soccer. The sport, a variant of football played on sand, was beginning to gain momentum worldwide, and Belchior saw an opportunity to combine his love for the game with the physical challenge of the sand. Transition to beach soccer and early career. Nuno Belchior's transition to beach soccer began in the early 2000s. Beach soccer, which demands different skill sets from traditional football, challenged Belchior to adjust his game. While traditional football relies heavily on running and endurance, beach soccer places greater emphasis on aerial play, ball control, and the ability to perform under more unpredictable conditions. Belchior's first exposure to beach soccer was in the local beach tournaments in Portugal, where the sport had a significant following. It didn't take long for his natural talent to shine through. He was able to seamlessly transition his skills into beach soccer, with his sharp vision, impressive technical ability, and impressive ball control making him a standout player. Belchior's performances in these early tournaments caught the attention of coaches and national team selectors. He quickly became known for his athleticism, passing accuracy, and goal-scoring abilities. His transition from football to beach soccer was completed as he joined the Portuguese national beach soccer team in the mid-2000s. Career peak, establishing himself as a key figure in beach soccer. As Nuno Belchior's career progressed, he became one of the most integral players in the Portuguese national beach soccer team. His playing style was defined by his flair, creativity, and ability to perform under pressure, making him a vital part of the team's success in numerous international competitions. The highlight of Belchior's career came during the 2008 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, where he played an instrumental role in helping Portugal secure a fourth-place finish. Though Portugal did not win the championship, the tournament showcased the potential of the team and further cemented Belchior's position as one of the top beach soccer players in the world. Another significant achievement came in 2010 when Portugal reached the final of the European Beach Soccer Championship. This was an important moment in Belchior's career, as it demonstrated his leadership and ability to guide his team to the highest levels of competition. Portugal faced a difficult challenge against powerhouse teams like Brazil and Russia, but Belchior's performances on the sand made him one of the key contributors to Portugal's rise as a dominant force in European beach soccer. Main achievements in beach soccer. Nuno Belchior's career in beach soccer is defined by a series of significant individual and team accomplishments. His talent and contributions have been crucial in establishing Portugal as a leading nation in the sport. Below are some of his main achievements during his illustrious career. FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, 2008. Belchior played a key role in Portugal's strong performance at the 2008 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. Although the team did not win the tournament, finishing fourth, the competition marked a defining moment in Belchior's career, establishing him as one of the most talented beach soccer players of his generation. European Beach Soccer Championship runner-up, 2010. Belchior helped Portugal reach the final of the 2010 European Beach Soccer Championship. The team finished in second place after a hard-fought battle against Russia, and Belchior's leadership on the field was instrumental in securing the team's spot in the final. Numerous beach soccer tournaments and MVP awards. Over the years, Belchior collected several MVP, Most Valuable Player, awards in different beach soccer competitions. These accolades were a testament to his exceptional skills, consistent performances, and ability to influence matches in critical moments. Record goal scorer for Portugal. Throughout his career, Belchior became one of the highest-scoring players for the Portuguese national beach soccer team. His clinical finishing, combined with his ability to read the game and create chances, made him one of the sport's top scorers during his peak years. UEFA Beach Soccer Cup success, 2012. Belchior's performances helped Portugal secure a spot in the finals of the prestigious UEFA Beach Soccer Cup in 2012. His consistent play on the sand and his ability to provide key assists contributed to the team's success in the European competition. The later years, legacy and retirement. As with many athletes, Nuno Belchior's career began to wind down in the late 2010s, after having spent over a decade playing at the highest level in beach soccer. Despite his advancing age, Belchior remained an important player for Portugal, continuing to be involved in the national team's efforts to compete at major international tournaments. In 2017, after years of consistent performances on the international beach soccer stage, Belchior officially announced his retirement from professional beach soccer. While his playing days came to an end, his impact on the sport, particularly in Portugal, would continue. Even after retiring, he stayed involved in the sport as a coach, mentor, and ambassador, helping to nurture the next generation of beach soccer talent in Portugal. Belchior's retirement did not mean he disappeared from the beach soccer scene entirely. He continued to support the development of the sport in his home country, participating in various grassroots initiatives aimed at growing the game. He also worked with the Portuguese Football Federation to promote beach soccer and ensure that the sport would continue to thrive in the coming years. Legacy. A visionary player and ambassador for beach soccer. Nuno Belchior's legacy in beach soccer extends far beyond his playing career. His contributions to the sport, both on and off the field, have helped to elevate beach soccer to new levels of recognition, particularly in Portugal, where he remains a celebrated figure. Belchior's legacy is defined not only by his individual achievements, but also by his influence on the growth of beach soccer in Portugal and internationally. He was part of the first wave of Portuguese players to establish the country as a beach soccer powerhouse, helping the team become a fixture in international competitions. As a player, Belchior was admired for his skill, leadership, and dedication to the sport. His ability to create opportunities, score goals, and work as part of a team made him one of the most respected players in the history of beach soccer. Moreover, Belchior's approach to the game was often seen as a blueprint for future beach soccer stars, as he was able to adapt his football background to the unique demands of playing on sand. In the years since his retirement, Belchior has remained a prominent figure in the sport. His dedication to developing young talent, combined with his extensive knowledge of the game, has allowed him to have a lasting influence on the future of beach soccer. Belchior's work as a mentor, coach, and ambassador ensures that the sport he helped build continues to thrive and evolve.